Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I know it is late. It is an hour past time, the normal show time, but I am here. I hope you all got the message. If not, I'm sure you'll catch this on the rewatch. But it was my mother-in-law's, well, it is my mother-in-law's birthday today. Along with my niece Zoe, it's her birthday today too. Happy birthday to the both of them. And for my mother-in-law, we took her out to dinner, so I pushed the time back so I wouldn't have to rush or drive a separate car. Like I wanted to be present and enjoy her birthday. So I said, we can do the show at 8:30, and y'all know how it is. It's December, it's the holidays. You know how it is. But I do want to I can't wait to talk about Survivor and the challenge. It was two decent episodes, and I got some stuff to say, and I can't wait to hear what you all have to say. Let's get the stuff out of the way that we need to. In the beginning, please like this video for me, please. And go ahead and hit subscribe if you're new to Kiss My Cheeks TV. We have a lot of fun over here, and we're gonna have some fun tonight. So go ahead and hit subscribe. I am so close to that $1,000 thousand subscriber mark. I'm really pushing to get there. So please subscribe, support. I appreciate everyone who already supports. Let's see who's here. Hey Andrew. You love the earrings? Thank you. I was trying to color block but still have a splash of brown. I'm always trying to do something different. Hey Taj, Zaki, Les. I'm sure they appreciate the happy birthday shout outs. I am sober tonight for now. I have a good old trusty water bottle with me. Um, I do have some Stella Rose. I actually have that new Stella cranberry for the holiday season. Very tasty. I'm saving the Stella cranberry for Sunday night, but once I finish this live, if you all don't know, I'm doing a late night space on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, Kiss My Cheeks TV, where we're going to be talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac mid-season trailer. It's a mess. So once this is over, I'm going to wash the glam off and get my Stella Rose out and prepare for my late night space so we could cut up on Twitter later on tonight. But what is everyone else drinking? A nice Minute Maid fruit punch. Tasty. Tasty. Definitely in the chat if you have a nice tasty beverage, something that I may want to try another time. Let me know what you're drinking. I always like to know. I always like to try a new cocktail. But I don't want to hold you long tonight because it is late. And I do plan on being up late. But let's get right to the main event. I'm going to start with Survivor tonight because I have some games to play for the challenge. I pulled them off of Twitter. If Zuda is ever in the chat, he's the one who actually posted these games on Twitter, and I kind of snatched them from his page. So we're going to do that when we get to the challenge. But let's get into last night's episode of Survivor. I want to know what you think. I only have a few key points I want to hit on. The first point, oh wait, somebody has a good combo. Sparkling apple juice and champagne. I'll try that. That's like a twist on a mimosa. I'll try that. Survivor. They brought back that water challenge. Hey Zuda, I just mentioned your name. You gonna recognize the games. I stole them off of your Twitter page. But anyway, that water challenge where you making me hold my breath in the water with the gate over my face. Not for your girl. Not for your girl. I am a water person. I can stay in the ocean all day as long as I have on a good sunscreen. I'm a water person, but I don't like being constrained, or I don't like, what is it, the claustrophobia of it all. Like, I want to be free in the water. I don't want a gate over my body. Like, it would have made me too anxious, and I probably would have quit that competition real quick, real fast. Don't make me feel trapped, because Let me breathe when I need to breathe. The way those swells of water was like keeping them underwater for those long period of times. Like I agree, Koki. It seemed like torture. They were incredible. Like they lasted 3 hours. They beat the tide. Like I couldn't believe it. I tweeted about it. I said they beat the tide. Like they stayed in the water so long where the drama of the competition was no longer valid. Jeff was like, well, hell, y'all both can win because anybody could float on these gates all day. Let's talk about this part in the chat. Jeff declared both Owen and Carla winners because they beat the tide. I feel like there should have been some kind of tiebreaker. 1, 2, 3, everybody go underwater. Whoever hold their breath the longest win. 1, 2, 3, rock, paper, scissors. Whoever in the rock, paper, scissors thing, you win. I felt like they needed someone to win the challenge because what went on with Cody was team too much for me. But first, put it in the chat. What did you feel about it being a tie? And then we're going to get into Cody's advantage. I feel like I'm a fish. I do feel like a fish. I love the water, but you ain't going to be holding me under no gate. Owen and Carla are lucky they both got safety because Carla was on a lot of people's radars. I agree. I don't feel like Owen was in any danger this week. It probably was going to be Carla if she didn't win. For real, this was the hardest version of this. I could not. It wouldn't have been me. Yeah, too many people got immunity and others have idols too. Well, let's talk about it. Because a boat comes up, bring them some tree mail, whatever it's called. And it said it's an advantage somewhere in the jungle, go. And then everybody split in different directions. The funniest part, and I guess if you aren't in it, you aren't in it. But to me, that advantage didn't look the same color as the tree. Like it had a blue stripe clearly down the middle of it. And everybody, it looks like the advantage was right here. And everyone's like, I don't see an advantage. Where's an advantage? I don't know. We done looked all day, but I don't see. I'm like, it seemed like everybody in that tribe walked face level past that advantage and didn't see it. Like it took Cody about 10, 15 times standing there. Like Cody was standing there with his hand there, and it took him a few minutes before he was like, oh, let me cover this up. Hey, Charles. I miss my friend Charles too. I ain't gonna put his business in the street, but just know Charles is extremely blessed. He's receiving a lot of success from his much deserved hard work that he's put into his business. And I'm extremely proud of him. And I don't bother him as much during the day as probably we used to bother each other because I know he's really busy. But shout out to Charles. I believe, put in the chat the restock day, Charles, because if you ain't got your Charles Warren Presents sweet ginger rub for your back pain, your neck pain, your knees, you need to get it because it's selling like hotcakes. And it's selling so much, it's not even going to be restocked till I want to say December 13th. If it ain't the 13th, Charles, put the correct date in the chat. But definitely on that restock day, you better go in there and grab your order. That's all I got to say. But anyway, I'm happy you in the chat, Charles. I do miss talking to my friend Charles, but I'm proud of him. And so I know what he got to do. The 13th, I had it right. Okay. So Cody finds this advantage. Pick your champion. I actually really like the advantage. I think it's a cute twist in the game, but the way they applied it to the game, it was too powerful. Cody got to pick, like, if I don't win immunity, at least let me pick who I think might win the immunity. And then I could be safe too if I pick the correct person. I like that twist. I think it's a great twist to the game. Now, where I think it was too powerful is Jeff was like, one, Cody had to admit to being the one who found the advantage. That's shot number one. Pow. Cody done found another advantage. Everybody already know he found an idol. If he asked for it back or not, we don't know. But everybody know he was the one begging for beads. So now Cody has found another advantage. So they probably thinking if anything else been out in the jungle, he probably done found that too. So bam, that's shot number one. Cody had to reveal in front of everyone that he found the advantage. Number two, Jeff told everybody what the advantage was, but then said, but I ain't gonna tell you if Cody guessed right or wrong until after the votes are read or before the votes were read. I believe it was after the votes were cast, which means that's a huge bluff because let's take hindsight 2020 out of it. We know he picked Owen and Owen happened to have won. But let's say for whatever reason he picked Gabler because Gabler was my pick because I thought Gabler could hold his breath. But hey, I ain't mad at him for quitting first neither because I would have quit first too. But anyway, let's say he would have happened to pick Gabler and we know Gabler didn't win. Are you still going to vote for Cody not knowing who he picked? Like I felt because that's a huge chance or gamble you're taking. Like, because all Cody has to do is vote one person. And if he picked the champion, whoever that one person is going home. So I just felt like it was too powerful. It was too big of a bluff. And I felt like Jeff should have said there, he picked Owen. If Owen wins, you know, Cody wins too. And that way everybody know what the deal is. Or it would have been way more entertaining if Cody could have kept that whole advantage to himself until tribal council, where Cody knows, ooh, Owen won, so I'm safe. But don't nobody else. To me, the whole tribe should have just thought ain't nobody found the advantage. Like they hid that shit too good. And then at tribal council, when Jeff says, oh, Cody found the advantage and Owen, he gonna got immunity. So now whatever plans people have in their mind, they like, whoa. Now, I believe Cody is so insulated in the game. He was never going to be a target anyway, no matter who he picked, if he won or lost. So I'm say that too. I'm just saying in future seasons, Jeff, CBS production, that's too big of an advantage at a final 7 to where people can gamble and you don't have to reveal your cards until after the votes are cast. Like at least let them reveal their cards at the challenge or don't even reveal the twist into tribal to make tribal a little bit more, you know, we might have got a live tribal. Like, what if Cody would have been the vote and then he revealed his advantage at tribal and now everybody got to get up talking like, ooh, well, make it Jesse. Let it be Jesse. You know, we could have got us a live tribal or something. I don't know. Put your thoughts in the chat. Let's talk about that. And then I guess we could talk about, hell, that was really all I cared to talk about on Survivor. Oh, no, I got one more thing to talk about. Right, the twist could have been great with the challenge outcome and the shots in the dark. It could have all gone horribly. That's another thing with that shot in the dark. Throw it in the trash. Throw it in the trash. If you're ever on a future season of Survivor and you feel like your only mode, last resort of safety is that shot in the dark, go ahead and pack up your stuff and take your snuff up there to Jeff because you're going home. Ain't nobody ever pulled a safe card out of that thing. It's a waste of a time of a twist. No one is ever safe. All you're doing is risking your vote to still go home. Throw it in the trash. Or CBS, I know y'all be sprinkling y'all fingers for your faves. Go ahead. Y'all could have let Sammy get a safe card. Go ahead and rig the thing and let Sammy be safe and at least give us a twist. At least let us see the shot in the dark work once. I hate the shot in the dark. It would have been funny if he picked the wrong person and got voted out by that person. That would have been funny, but I don't think Cody was. I don't think Cody is on it because even people are more worried about Jesse than Cody. Cody could mess around and win this game. I'm just saying. And oh, Charles, you applied. I don't really. They don't really start the cast for 45 until early 2003. Well, we gonna have our prayers up. I want to see Charles on the show. I want to see Charles on the show. I'm telling y'all, we're about to have another Sari moment with everyone having immunity idols and production giving away advantages. I agree. It's good because next week is the final six. Somebody's gonna have to play an advantage because I don't see them getting rid of Cassidy at final six. I don't see the point. Cassidy to me might as well sit in the final three because her resume isn't there. Like, what's your claim to fame? Wanting Ryan out? That was, I already said that's the dumbest move of the season, is voting out Ryan. So Cassidy isn't a threat, but these people seem to not care about people not being threats. Like, they got all the non-threats sitting on the jury. I don't understand. But anyway, let's move on past that. But I could see it because Carla, Jesse, maybe maybe Cody has an idol. We really haven't confirmed that Jesse has given Cody his idol back. I would love for Jesse to get rid of Cody by not giving him back his idol. Like, he would win the game. He would win the game if he did that. That would be cold-blooded, but that would be some good TV. So let's just think about it here. We're at the final six. Or is it final five? Final five is the last time you can play an idol. So let's just say for some dumb reason, they get rid of Gabler next week. Bye, Gabler. So we'll have Cody, Jesse, Carla with idols. Cassidy doesn't have anything, and Owen doesn't have anything. I don't think the shot in the dark is valid anymore. So let's say everyone, I don't think we will quite have a Sari moment. We need one more advantage out there for there to be a Sari moment. So at final five, it's going to be Cassidy or Owen. Look, if y'all let Carla, Jesse, and Cody slip to the final four because of idol play, none of y'all deserve to win. Go ahead and let Owen or Cassidy win if y'all dumb enough to let everybody with an idol slip through with their idol. Nobody deserves to win. Ain't nobody really playing the game. Like, they're playing it on easy mode. No one's really willing to make a move. The twist is cool, but they should have done this with more people. It was way too easy to guess with only 7. I agree, Les. I agree. They should have did this right. It would have been really fun to watch everyone who made the merge and say go, and watch all 12 of those people running through the jungle looking for an advantage. It would have been more entertaining. Agree. CBS, do it for the merge next time, not at 7. They should have announced Cody had the advantage before they voted to guarantee his safety. Agree. It's too powerful. I hope no one gets the Sari treatment where everyone has an idol and only one person is eligible to be voted out. I don't think so. It'll be between Owen and Cassidy. There's no more advantages in the game because that season they had idols and that legacy advantage, and all we have right now are 3 idols. So I don't think it'll be quite a Sari moment, but it could be a moment where, like, say everybody wanted to vote for Carla, and then Carla wanted to vote for Cody, and then everybody idled out, and then Jeff was like, okay, well, I guess y'all got to go back and decide between Owen and Cassidy. And I believe at that point, Cassidy would just go. That could have been crazy. All votes voided, and it could only be between 3 people that wasn't going to go. They didn't even like nobody. It's like nobody is even trying to make somebody flush out an idol. It's just like, well, they don't know Jesse have one, so y'all don't even want to take a chance with Jesse. It feel like nobody really wants the $1 million. Like we just gonna go on easy mode, and whoever the jury vote for at the end, that's who they vote for. Most of the twists since 41 have been flops. What is the SITD? Y'all know I say the Ask Me Idol, and I hated that hourglass. They got rid of that. I don't know what the SITD is, but it probably was a flop. Oh, Shot in the Dark. Yes, I hate throw all of that in the trash. I don't get why no one is going after less. Everyone is playing on easy mode. It's very clear. It's very clear. Like Gabler just said it last week. Cody and Jesse are calling the shots. We're just going to continue to let them call the shots, huh? What, we going to make them both play for fire? I believe that's why Sammy got such a huge target this week. Is Sammy, I love Sammy. He came into Sheena's space last night and he just listened. But Sammy, you are a bad liar. And I'm gonna put that on your youth. Most young people don't know how to lie well because they lie like older people don't have good sense. Like we ain't been through enough life to know when we see a lie. Sammy, your lies were off, and you should have let somebody else try to make fire. Don't show people that you're the fire king either. Sammy had a good chance to win this game, but it's hard. It's hard, Sammy, but I thought he played a good game. And Sammy, that's where you messed up. You shouldn't have put the lie on Cassidy. You should have said Jesse was the first one to say your name, or Cody was the first one to say your name. Like, yeah, you got Carla to believe that lie, but Cassidy is not a threat to nobody. You should have put that doubt in Carla's mind on Jesse and Cody and tried to get one of them out. I believe that's where Sammy messed up. When Sammy said he was going to use the shot in the dark, if I was Carla, I would have been like, well, you may as well go home since it never works. I'm telling you, whenever somebody say they're going to use their shot in the dark, just go ahead, Jeff, go ahead and snuff me out. We ain't even got to vote. Because if it's down to this shot in the dark, let me go ahead and get my burger and pizza at Ponderosa because I'm hungry. We ain't got to waste no more time. Hey, do they start season 35 next year? If we're on season 34? What? 35? Y'all must be talking about a different show in the chat. Oh, you meant 45. Okay, so I'm like 35. I meant, do they start season 45 next year when we're on season 43? Yes, because they've already filmed 44. And I'm assuming soon as like 43 is going to be what, over in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, right before Christmas. So I would assume they got 44 to go. Around February, March, we're going to have 44. And then while 44 is being aired, 45 will be filmed, and then they'll hurry up and film 46. And, they're going to always keep one in rotation. So, yes. Good luck, Charles. When did they film season 44? They filmed it right after 43. They always film 2 in a row. Like, bam, bam. That's why Jeff is like that hourglass twist. It ended at 43 because people have already seen how it works. So they'll probably do these twists for 2 seasons and then drop it. Oh, okay. Y'all right. Keep your girl right. If Cassidy or Owen win immunity at 5, then the other will get Sareed. Yes. So, yes, Cassidy or Owen will have to win that individual immunity, which they can do. Look, for them to have got rid of all the ladies early in the game, Cassidy and Carla have been eating up these individual immunity challenges. Girl power. I'm proud of the ladies this season. Okay. At this point, I don't think Carla or Jesse, who I think they are better players of the season, will win because production has not shown them at all. And I know Survivor loves dominant male winners. You don't think Carla? So I'm assuming you're thinking Cody is going to win. Maybe. At this point, anybody can win. At this point in the game, I feel like everyone has a great opportunity to win. Even Cassidy, because I think Cassidy has the hardest road to winning, but all the easy people are out. Yeah, they always film two back to back. I would be exposing people with their idols by flushing them out. And Carla really thinks she got a secret idol, but everybody knows she got it. And then they showed us this week that she told Cassidy about it. To me, the only one that really has a secret idol is Jesse. No one knows that Dwight gave Jesse Janine's idol. I can't wait for that to come out. That's going to be good TV. I'm telling you, I don't care. I know Jesse is getting a huge edit right now, but I don't see anybody taking a swing at Jesse anytime soon. Like, they would need to swing at Jesse next week. And even if they swing, he has an idol. And if I was Jesse, I would be like, I'm going to go ahead and play Cody's idol for me. And then at the final 5, play another one. I think Jesse is playing the best game. And as of right now, I would like to see him win. But it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. I truly hope for 45 they go back to 2 teams of 10, because 3 starting a tribe is getting stale. I agree, because it's nowhere for people to hide, especially people of color. Like Mariah, she was the only one on that tribe. She gone. They need to have more people on a tribe so you can see more people who you get along with, like-minded people. We could see stronger alliances. And I always like Survivor when they started at 2 teams of 10. Then you break into the 3s. But when you break into 3s, you already have your alliances and you got your fingers crossed. Oh, I hope I pick the same color as my girl so we could be on the same tribe, so we can have the numbers. I like that. And then I like a merge. But if anything, they should have made them merge into 2. Like, if you're going to start at 3 for a little bit, then jump to 2, and then jump to 1. I don't know. I like when they combined and uncombined more. I don't like this 3 to the merge. I agree. Very stale. Make them comfortable so they put their guard down and won't use their idol. To me, if you go home at Final 5 with an idol in your pocket, you deserve to go home. Final 5 or 6, it ain't that much comfort in the world. Most of these people are bad liars. The way they talk to Jeff at Tribal Council, they tell on themselves. Yeah, if at this point in the game, if Carla, Jesse, Cody go home with an idol in their pocket, bye. That's on you. That's on you. But anyway, I want to play some games for the challenge. So let's switch over to the challenge. The challenge this week was a good episode because it showed how bad gameplay turns around and bites you in the ass. Bites you right in the ass. Now, we're going to get into the episode, but I want to play these games real quick. Have a good time. They're not really hard games. And again, I pulled all of this stuff off. I pulled most of this stuff off of Zuda's Twitter page because he was answering the questions. I was like, ooh, this fun. We're going to do this on Stella. But up first, what do I have? Gamer V, I know all of y'all know Gamer V over there on Twitter. She says All Stars 4, They're doing their medical and background checks, and filming will begin in January. A lot of people have been asking about All Stars 4. It's finally upon us, y'all. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for them to release the cast so we could talk about it. But real quick in the chat, real quick, throw up a couple of names of people who you want to see come back on All Stars 4. Not even return, but just come back and play initially. For me, I want to see Ayana back. I want to see Nehemiah. I want to see everybody in Save the Palace. I want to see Tech. I wouldn't mind seeing Ruthie coming back. Like, bring the palace back. Y'all need to make that a song. Save the palace. Save the palace. I love it. And I want to see Derek come back. I want to see Derek go against the palace again. Tina can stay home. Veronica can stay home. Bring that girl Jody back. Yeah. Oh yeah, bring. I do want Rachel back, but I think Rachel could still. If Rachel came back on All Stars, she would dominate. I would love to see Rachel on a regular season of the challenge. I think she could still give us regular MTV challenge, good TV. They filmed like five different versions of the challenge. They need to take a break. Saki, them people who own the challenge making their money. They say, y'all want to see the challenge all day, every day. Don't take a break. Here you go. I'm about to get to your comment because I'm about to be shady. I want to see Save the Palace. You put Safety Palace, Save the Palace. Emily S. Oh, and Frank. I would like to see Frank come back. Let me get into what Les talking about. I heard the Australian challenge got canceled. Let me tell you what y'all did over there on CBS with the Challenge USA, Australia, Argentina, Japan, UK, all that stuff going on. Don't do that again. Don't do that again, because if Australia got canceled, it's a flop. Because y'all over there filming the global one, and it's not even the same understanding that I've had, because I thought the global competition was going to be all these new people, but it's really regular MTV people versus the global winners. And y'all could have kept that. Y'all could have kept that, because that's where I agree with Zaki. It's too many different versions. I don't need to see Bananas and Wes on the global stage messing with Sarah Lucina and no. Because that's really just champs versus the stars or something like that. I agree. Whatever y'all was doing on Paramount Plus with this global competition, let this be the end of it. And just stick with All Stars and MTV. That was enough. And I was happy with that. I would have been happy with that. I appreciated the challenge, CBS, USA, whatever it's called. But it seems like everyone who did that season, none of them want to come back. None of them want to come back and do that Challenge USA thing again. So everybody wants to get over to MTV. So CBS, cancel it. Okay, moving on. I do want to see Naya back, but Naya's going to be on that global competition. Jordan is probably back with MTV. He ain't going to be thinking about All Stars if he could be on MTV. Ayana, Coral, Nehemiah, yes, all good picks. Yeah, them views are not, the views are not viewing. I agree. I would have watched it, but it ain't even on Paramount Plus. I'm not about to watch that stuff on no link. If you want me to watch all the global franchises, it needs to be on Paramount Plus. They was really making this shit up as they go. Also, why aren't all these international versions? I just said it, Taj. Why do we gotta go click on mystery links, put all of this crap on Paramount Plus so we could watch it? Because I would have watched it, except for the ones with the subtitles. I wasn't gonna watch Japan or Argentina if they wasn't speaking English, but I would have watched Australia and the UK. In the UK, damn near. Didn't the UK get canceled too? Because everybody wanted to quit once the Queen died. Don't do it again, CBS. Let it go. Let it go. Everything is getting tainted and convoluted. Let it go. That's what happened when you do too much. That is what happened when you do too much. Y'all were trying so hard to hold on to the MTV version when if you just would have put Michaela back on there, we would have watched. Now, let me tell y'all some tea because I was over on Sheena's space last night and she had Davey from David versus Goliath on there and he spilled some tea. He said MTV asked him to come on Ride or Dies and he was one of the options to be Michaela's partner. So it could have been Michaela and Davey. Do you know how good that would have been if Michaela and Davey would have been on there as a ride or die duo? Now, all that drama y'all been speculating about Michaela was false. Davey cleared it up. Michaela got a brand new job, and y'all ain't paying these people's rent and bills to come do these shows. Michaela got a job. Old girl had to work, so she couldn't do it this season. Now, maybe after she put in her 90 days, because you got to do 90 days probation before you vested in your new job, before you start taking some leave without you leave without pay and all that stuff. Maybe she might come back after a year or two. But girlfriend, I ain't mad at nobody for getting no job, paying their bills, and she can't run off for y'all to be kicking her off first. No, ma'am. So I hope Michaela can come back one day, but I do understand. But I like Davey. He was a really good time on the space last night. I mean, he has the type of personality. Mind you, my brain is bad. I haven't seen David versus Goliath in so long, so I really couldn't remember Davey, but I knew I liked him. And then after hearing him on the space, I was like, yeah, I like Davey. Like he has the type of energy that I enjoy. Davey and Wendell on the challenge. What happened to Wendell? Because he didn't even do the challenge CBS. Coriel said the same thing. I follow Coriel, but I don't really see his tweets anymore. Did he block me? I ain't said nothing bad about Coriel. I must have said something bad about his friends. I don't know. I would say that's a random pair, but so are the rest of the ride or dies on this cast. So they should have been on. Look, I would have appreciated Michaela and Jay because Michaela and Jay were on the same season of Survivor. Michaela would not have let Jay make all the mistakes that he's made this season to be sitting at home right now. That's what you get. That's what you get. We're going to get to the episode. Let's get to the rest of these questions. Who's next? Okay. This was an interesting question. Oh, Wendell wasn't trying to be on there with his ex Michelle. We saw how Michelle acted on Winners at War with Wendell and stuff. Yes, don't get on there with Michelle. The ex is kind of Yeah, I know Casey and her brother. Are they even on the show? We never see Casey. Let's get on to these questions. Okay, Sarah and Bananas have an iconic rivalry. Who do you think did the other more dirty? Put it in the chat. Now, you all know what happened was that one season, I ain't going to get the name right. I want to say, was it Rivals or Exes? Sarah and Bananas was supposed to be an alliance, but Sarah was like, look, I'm tired of Bananas winning all the championships, which you all today should be tired of Bananas winning all the championships. So Sarah threw Bananas' ass into elimination right before the final. And I mean, Bananas had an opportunity to win the elimination. He lost, he went home. Sarah won that season. The very next season, Bananas and Sarah's were partners on Rivals, and Bananas stole half of the prize pot. And Sarah fell down all in the snow and started crying. Look, who do we think did the other the most dirty? To me, throwing you in elimination is not as bad as stealing half of the money that I helped you win. So Bananas will always be the most dirty. I'm not mad at anybody for throwing Bananas' ass into eliminations. We want to win too. We would like to have some prize money too. Yes, that was exes. Sarah and Jordan threw Bananas. And was it Nani? Was Nani his partner? See, that was your problem being Nani's partner. Though I might have had his partner wrong, but I think it was Nani. Your problem, Bananas. I wouldn't trust Bananas as far as I could throw him, and we can't throw him far. Yes, Bananas was wrong. Bananas was wrong. He could have won that elimination. Yep. Was that the elimination where Leroy and Naya beasted that thing with the ropes? No, that wasn't elimination, was it? I don't know. Bananas did Sarah dirtier. They were on a team. Bananas would have not won without her, period. 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 Bananas was more shady than Ashley stealing the money from Hunter. That was another question, but I don't think I put that up there. Let's answer that one next. Who stole the money in a more dirty way? Bananas or Ashley? I'm going to agree with you, Andrew. Because, see, I don't know. That's a hard one because Hunter was going off on Ashley throughout the season, but sometimes Ashley do deserve a good cussing out because she be on one too. And Ashley stole $1,000,000. Bananas just stole, I don't even think it was 250. It was like 225,000. I don't know. It's dirty to steal money from somebody. I'm gonna say Ashley was dirtier because she stole $1,000,000 and she don't be caring. She be like, "I'm rich." We would have been fighting if you would have stole my money after we did the whole season together. Yeah, but Hunter can't swing on a girl. If it would have been two guys, oh yes, it would have been a fight. I mean, Sarah was playing the game and Johnny was being petty. True. That's true, Miguel. To play an entire season and win it only to have it snatched from you is so heartbreaking. And that's why Sarah has never been back on the show. Sarah, get over it. Get over it. Hunter came back and threw Ashley right into elimination and sent her ass home. Episode 1. Get over it, Sarah, and come back. I would like to see. How about you come back to a season of All Stars, Sarah? That would be nice. Remember when Bananas called Ashley a snake for stealing the money? No self-awareness. I agree, Koki. I believe Bananas probably done forgot he stole it. The elimination was when Naya got DQ'd and Teresa beat Nani in a pole wrestle. Oh, yeah, it was. Was it Teresa and Leroy? I don't forgot. Y'all don't have me start memorizing stuff. Don't have me start memorizing stuff. Leroy also beat Jay in that elimination. Yep. If you ever see Leroy on a season and it's elimination with them two logs in a rope, just go ahead and tell TJ to send you home because you're not beating Leroy in this. You're not beating Leroy, period. Nobody is beating Leroy in this, period. Bananas and Nani versus Leroy and Naya. Elimination was the same season earlier than Bananas and Nani. Okay, I know Naya went home and Teresa came back, and Leroy still ain't win. Sorry for shading you, Leroy. Sarah is a therapist. She ain't coming back to this mess. All Stars isn't that messy. She could do a quick little 2 weeks of All Stars. Sarah said she can't come back because there's a therapist and she got to take care of her patients. Look, Sarah can say whatever she want to say. My mom, let me not tell all my mama business, but my mom is pretty much in that same field of psychology. And she has been on plenty of Mexico vacations. She be with her sorors all the time. You could take you a quick. So you telling me, Sarah, you and your husband don't never go on a vacation, a little family trip for a week or two? It's people who can bag you up. as a doctor or a therapist. But anyway, let's move on into the pictures. Now, this is the Homeboy Alliance. Now, I know this ain't the real name of the alliance. Kobe, you say Leroy is always catching strays on the lines. I don't be meaning to shade Leroy. I don't be meaning it because I like Leroy. But this is the Homeboy Alliance. I call them the Homeboys. I done forgot their real names, but y'all always tell me. Who in the Homeboy Alliance, if you could only pick one as a partner, who would you pick? Now, for me, the way Nelson is playing this season, I think Nelson would be a good partner. But Nelson played too nice, so I think I'm gonna pick Corey. So me and Corey could be cutthroat and send Bananas, Nani, Casey, Fessy, all of y'all going into elimination, top 4 every week. So I think I'm gonna pick Corey. Corey or Hunter for sure. I ain't seen Hunter in a while, but Hunter is kind of cutthroat too. I don't understand. Nelson played way too nice. Corey, because he's cute. Corey is cute, but he got a whole bunch of child support to say. I won't be flirting with him. None of them, none, Koki. It's the game. You gotta pick one. You gotta pick one. The Homeboy, that's gonna be their new name. The Homeboy Alliance. Yeah, that's what it is. TYB. I don't never get it right, but I like my name better. Nelson isn't too selfish for me. Corey, I think he's probably the best partner all around. Nelson is stupid and emotional and I can't deal with Hunter. He's probably the best homeboy, even though Hunter is the champ. Hunter is technically a champ with no money. I guess he technically is. Technically. I'm taking Nelson. He's more athletic, but I'm running this shit. You right. I'm running this shit, Nelson. Sit back and be cute. And I'll break your friend's heart. I'll throw their asses in for you. Don't worry. You can put it all on me. I like Corey too. Corey is a good competitor too. The Young Bucks. That's a stupid name. Homeboys sound better. Homeboys sound better. What's next? Okay. So Jonathan from Survivor last season, he been talking shit. He been telling CBS that he wants to go on the challenge so he could go into the ring with Fessy. So you know what the question is? If it's a hall brawl or anything, a pole wrestle, who's winning, Fessy or Jonathan? Now you know what? I done seen Jonathan put his whole tribe on his back and wade them through the ocean. So my money going on Jonathan. If Jonathan ever makes it to the challenge, he's a beast. Yeah, if Jonathan makes it to the challenge, he'll be a beast. Who you putting your money on, Fessy or Jonathan? Hunter probably the best competitor, but I think Corey would be the best partner. Yeah, you can't put it past Hunter. I just haven't seen Hunter in a while. Why hasn't Hunter come back? I don't know. Jonathan seems like the CT of Survivor. You know what? I don't know. Was Jonathan good at puzzles? Like, I don't know how Jonathan, but Fessy ain't the best at puzzles neither. So, look, I want to see it because Fessy love to talk his shit. Bring him on. Bring Jonathan on. I really don't care for Jonathan, but bring him on. I'll take Jonathan any day. I know that's right. Because Jonathan could probably pick my ass up. He can probably put my ass on one of them shoulders and run me through the jungle. So I'm going to pick Jonathan as well. Y'all, please don't put Jonathan on the challenge. He's just an uglier version of Fessy. Look, I don't like Jonathan's personality. I wasn't a fan. But just so I could see him beat up on Fessy, I want to see it. Cropping out his hairline. Nobody wants to see Fessy or Jonathan. Jonathan 100%. Fessy just a fast runner. Is he? He ain't beat Nelson. Fessy is overrated and flops every final he's in. Facts. Let's be real. Fessy hasn't been tested on anything physical from someone his size. So I'm gonna go with Jonathan, but he don't have to come on here and no callbacks. He did call a black woman aggressive. Look, we know Jonathan is problematic, but he wouldn't be the only one. Him and Fessy would definitely butt heads. You think so? He doesn't look like a fighter to me. I don't know. Fessy talks a lot of shit, but hasn't actually done anything impressive. Facts, but not saying he can't. But so far, we haven't seen it. We will watch Jonathan drag his entire tribe through an ocean. That's what I said. I would love to see Drea. Yes, I like Drea. Yes. Okay. These are Jonathan with butt heads. Ooh, would he bump heads with Jordan? I think him and Jordan would probably get along low key. They pretty much the same person, except Jonathan just huge. But I'm gonna leave that there. Let's move on. So here, pick 3 recent female champs that get to stay. Everybody else has to go. Now, the one problem with this picture, Tori is not a champ, or did I miss something? I don't understand why Tori's face is on here. So Tori is automatically eliminated. But out of everyone else, you get to pick 3 female champs that get to stay. That means you want to see them in a future season. Let's go. Now, number 1, I'm gonna pick my girl Cara Maria. I want to see Cara Maria come back. Number 2, put Ashley Mitchell up there. I want to see Jenny come back just so she could give some people a run for their money. But Jenny is the same piece of furniture that Casey is. Go ahead and bring back Jenny. So I'm going to do Cara, Ashley, and Jenny. Easy. Cara, Ashley, and Amber. I was thinking Amber, but I'm tired of Amber. And for some reason, people don't like Amber. I like you, Amber. I do. I just can't figure out why nobody else likes Amber. A lot of hateration. Zaki is with me, Cara, Ashley, Jenny. I do like D. I'm willing to give D a second chance. D, Tori, and Janae. Janae stay over there on All Stars. Because if Janae was to come back to the regular version, I don't think she would have the same success. But test it out, girl. You might. You a 2-time champ. And a lot of people on this board can't even say that. Cara, Ashley, Janae. Okay. Cara, Ashley, Jenny, or Amber. So it seems like Cara, Ashley is for sure. Cara, Ashley. Cara, Ashley, Amber. Jenny, Ashley, Cara, easy. If you rewatch World of the Worlds 2, Jenny actually has a personality. Did she? It wasn't a good one. I can't remember it. Okay. These are all the people from Survivor that have been on the challenge, mostly the Challenge USA. But you can only keep 4. To make it hard, 2 females, 2 males that can stay or that you would like to see on MTV. This is a hard one for me because for the most part, I wouldn't mind seeing all of these. Michelle could stay at home. But I really wouldn't mind seeing any of these Survivor people back on. But since I have to pick 4, number 1 gonna be Michaela and my girl Natalie. Shan is a hard 3rd. I really would like to see all of these ladies minus Michelle, but it's gonna be Michaela, Natalie, Danny, and Tyson. And I only want to see Tyson because Tyson talks cash money shit, and I want to see if he can back it up on the main stage. So yeah, Michaela, Natalie, Danny, Tyson. Let's go. Ben, Michaela, Danny, Sarah Lacina. I like Sarah Lacina too. She can't talk all that cash money shit on MTV. Oh, they would shut Sarah Lacina down. She would be in every elimination. You thought you had it bad on CBS, girl. You would be in every elimination, girl. Natalie, Michaela, Tyson, and Ben. I think Ben is too old for MTV. I don't think he would have any fun. He barely had any fun on CBS. There we go, Andrew. Michaela, Natalie, Danny, Tyson. Sarah, Natalie, Desi, and both Michaela and Michelle. Miguel, you just could pick. Just say everybody. Say everybody. Natalie, Michaela, Jay is the only guy I want to see on the MTV version. Really? You don't think Tyson can hang? I think Danny would turn into furniture on the MTV. I don't think one thing I'll agree with you, Taj. A lot of these people would turn into a Casey and Kenny real quick because they're not gonna be down for all that drama. They ain't gonna be down for making out with people in the house, cussing people out, all that stuff. They're gonna be there for the challenge. Like, I just want to win a daily, and if they don't win a daily, yeah, a lot of these people agreed. Natalie, Sarah, Danny, Tyson. Yep. Give me more Kiki. Actually, yes. Bring Kiki to the show. Bring her to MTV. Yes. Danny, Michaela, Natalie, Desi. I do like Desi too. Okay, you said Michelle. I read it wrong. I thought you said Michaela could stay her ass at home. I'm like, not Michaela. Not Michaela. But yes, I've personally seen enough of Michelle. So yeah, Michelle. Let's move on. Okay. This is for All Stars 4. 4 returns that were satisfying go. So these are 4 people that you were glad to see come back on All Stars 4. For me, you know my number 1 is Ayanna. I love Ayanna. Naya gave. Janae, you can't deny the 2-time champ. And Amanda was on All Stars. I don't remember. Old girl with the 2 pigtails at the bottom. What's her name? Kellyanne. I like Kellyanne too. So I'm gonna go with Naya, Ayanna, Janae, Kellyanne. Those are my 4 picks that I enjoyed. Naya, Laurel. Laurel did come back this season, but I needed Laurel to win a daily. I needed Laurel to win something. She really didn't give for me this time around. Amanda and Janelle. And Janelle, I ain't like Janelle because she was against the palace. And to me, as a Black woman, you should have been save the palace, period. So, Teresa, Ayanna, Naya, and Janae. Didn't Teresa quit? Ayanna, Janae, or Naya, Ayanna, Janae, Janelle. Naya, Amanda, Kayla. Kayla. Kayla forever stay at home. Naya, Teresa, Ayanna, Laurel. Janae, Kelly. Okay, we on the same page, Vontae. Laurel, Tina, Ayanna, and Amanda. You know who I really enjoyed that came back? She's not on here, but she was the white lady who was a part of the palace. Was it Mandy? I forgot her name, but I liked her. I really did like her. I believe she done had a whole nother baby by now. But I really liked her. I thought she really did good in the challenges. She was Nehemiah's partner in that final. I don't forgot her name. Melinda. Thank you. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what to do. Melinda. I did not like Sylvia. That whole treehouse could stay in the trees. Never come back down. But anyway, let's move on to the next one. How many more I got left to go? I don't know. Okay, this is the Vacation Alliance. This is a hard one. It says two members of the Vacation Alliance who can stay. Who you got? And I'm looking at it and I really don't want to pick anybody, but for the game, for the game, mm, mm. I'm with you, Marlon. None of them. I really don't like the Vacation Alliance. I'm gonna say Devin is one. Devin came to Kamisha Reviews podcast and really revealed a lot about himself. You know when people actually give an interview, you get to learn a little bit more about them. I actually liked Devin after that interview, and it made me understand his game a little bit more. And he pretty much said he turns on for the cameras and he's not like that in real life. So I can understand that. So I'm gonna pick Devin. And as long as she on All Stars, Anissa. And that's it. That's it. And when did Nani become a part? I guess since KC, her girlfriend, she get to be in it. But I didn't know Nani was a part of the Vacation Alliance. Throw all of them in the trash. Put them in the same trash can that you put that shot in the dark in. I agree. Anissa and Nani can please keep Nani off my TV. Go ahead and put in your retirement card like Leroy Nani. Nani and Fessy. Ugh, I can't believe people are saying Nani. Fessy and Tori only if Jordan is. I can't wait to see the mess that go down next week because we already seen Jordan starting to flirt with Norris. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait to Wednesday night. I do have to do a special live. That reminds me now. I'm doing my holiday party. Let me put them down because I don't really care about them. My holiday party is next Friday, and I'm doing a Friday theme. Friday 1, Friday 2, Friday 3, the movie. It's a theme party, and you have to come dressed as one of the characters from one of the Friday movies. And me and my son are doing Smokey and his mama when he gives Smokey $2 and be like, go get me some cigarettes. And he'd be like, hold up, this not enough. And I'd be like, make it enough. And I can't wait to do it. I just did a little preview for y'all because I've been practicing. Make it enough. I can't wait. So since the party is next Friday night, Stella will be on Thursday. So you won't have to wait 2 days for the review. We're going to see what go down with Norris, Tori, and Jordan on Wednesday. And we're going to be talking about it come Thursday. Yes, we will. Okay. The big dum-dum in the... Who is the beaver, Vontae? I don't know who the beaver is. And I feel like I shouldn't ask because that's going to be real shady. Whoever... I already know. Nani is the beaver with those new teeth, right? A mess. We didn't even talk about the episode. Lord have mercy. And I agree with you, Dabu. Give me the homeboys over the vacations. Tori is the only good on this season if Jordan is there. I mean, personality wise, I don't know. I don't want to see nobody arguing with their ex. So how many more slides we got to go? Let's get through this because the episode really didn't get too much. I'm just going to shade a couple of people real quick, and then that's going to be the episode. Okay, Love Island. This game was fun, though. This was really fun. You can only pick 4 people from Love Island to come over to MTV. Who you got? I'm going to pick the people that I like. Number 1 is going to be Cinco. I love me some Cinco, period. Number 2, I would like to see Johnny come back and see what he can do with Cinco there. I definitely want to see Justine because she killed it over there on the Challenge USA. And Olivia is killing it now. I want to see Olivia back. I would, as a bonus, throw in Cachet just for the drama of it all. But I feel like Cachet messed up Cinco's opportunity on CBS. So Cachet, stay your ass at home because I want Cinco to get on and not deal with your foolishness of crying and can't nobody talk to his ass and you getting his ass voted out. No, ma'am. I want to see Cinco last. I knew who the beaver was, Monte. I knew. I ain't mad at no shade. I ain't mad at it. Justine, Johnny, Olivia, Cinco. I feel like this is easy. Justine, Johnny, Silvio, Linko. I'm messing up their names. Cinco, Olivia, Justine. The rest are a hard pass. Miss me with Cachet. I know that's right. Cachet, stay. Don't bring your ass to MTV. MTV don't do that shit. And Cinco, if you do see Cachet on the season that you're on, throw her ass in the first opportunity you get. Throw her ass in. Cinco, Shannon. No, Shannon was the one who was crying about doing push-ups. No, ma'am. Or no, sir. Mm-mm. Jeremiah and Justine. I did like Jeremiah, but I like the new Johnny right here better. He was giving it to him. Justine, Cinco, Johnny, Olivia. I believe everybody's saying the same thing. All the brothers, girl. Justine and Olivia. I ain't mad at you. Justine. We all guessing the same. Who next? These are the UK men. You can pick 3 of them to come back. I think that was the game. 3 UK men to come back. This real easy. Off top is Theo. Please bring Theo back. I like Joss. Joss is very quiet, but he knows how to win. And I don't mind Kyle. Like, I know you just had a baby, but don't you need some money, Kyle? Come on back to the show. Oh, wait, Kels is up there. Oh, Kyle, you stay at home. Kels get to come. The middle row, please. Yes, Kels, Josh, Theo. I didn't know that was Kels. It's getting ready to start raining, so I got to talk fast for my internet go out. Idris, Theo, Kels. I don't know about Idris. Okay, give him a second chance so I can see. Give Idris a second chance. Theo, Kyle, Kels. Oh, so you dumping Joss. I ain't mad at that either. Ashley could be a bonus. He could be. I cannot wait to see Theo on the Global Show. I cannot wait for him to come back. I think this is going to be Theo's introduction back into the franchise, and I can't wait for it because he is fine and he is a competitor. Kyle, Josh, Kels, and Theo. Y'all just gonna play by your own rules. I said 3, but it's okay. I ain't mad at that 4. Josh, Theo, Kels, Theo, Ashley, and Kels. Is Kels from the UK? Please bring Kels back. Can we just do an all black version? Bring all the black people back. Okay, last slide. I promise this is the last one. And then I'm going to say my 2 cents about the episode. Okay, 3 UK girls that can come back. Now, right here, is that Esther? I thought Esther was from Africa, not UK. Or maybe that's not Esther. But I don't know. Number 1 is Georgia. Now, I know it's some controversy around Georgia. I still can't remember what she did. Y'all have to tell me every time. But I like Georgia. I like Kayla or is that Kylie? The black girl over here next to Jenny. I done forgot her name. Kayla or Kylie. One of them. She messy. Bring her back. And I like this girl right here, Zadia. Is her name Zadia? Please don't say Big T. Big T has retired on her own, so I'm not gonna shade her because she already sat her own ass down. But never. Oh, it's a bit different, Esther. Kaylee. Yes, Kaylee back. Gabby. I like Gabby too. The UK girls be bringing it. MTV, y'all get it wrong every time. Y'all have all these good people. Priscilla. Y'all have all these good people. And then you just bring them on and be like, never again. Never again. Y'all could be giving us fire episodes, seasons, every season. But y'all be wanting to bring back these weird ass people that we ain't never heard of. Like, we ain't never have to get to know Casey's brother ever in life. I all the time Casey been on this television screen and Instagram. I ain't never even known Casey had a brother. We ain't have to know Fessie's ride or die. Even though she cute and I like her, but we ain't have to know her. She ain't got to come back. Now, the only good thing I got out of this season is I like Norris and I like Olivia and Horacio. We ain't have to know Jack. Tommy and Annalise. Don't get me started. I think we all picking the same people, so y'all see it in the chat. Okay, let's get in the episode. It's getting close to the shady hour. I can tell. This is why I don't do late night lives, because they be real shady. But you're right, we didn't even have to know KC. And if you would have had better jury management, we wouldn't know KC. We wouldn't even know her. I blame Tyler and his jury management. Okay. Let's be shady about the episode. Mariah is banging Bananas, so she'll be back. Bananas has banged a lot of people and they ain't came back. Where's Angela? Morgan. Banging Bananas might keep you safe the season you're in, but it's not a guarantee to come back. Though I do like Mariah, but not as much as the people we done just named playing these games. Not as much. But anyway, see, this is why I ain't had no Stella Rosa. It would have been real extra shady with Stella Rosa. But anyway, what even happened on the episode that I care to talk about? Because I really just want to talk about Nelson and Jay. What was the challenge? Oh, running on top of cars, swinging off of cars, putting in puzzle pieces. Again, anybody could have won. We don't know what the time clock said, but who ended up winning? I don't forgot. My ass done already forgot. Oh, Jordan and Anissa. And the only reason Jordan and Anissa won is because Anissa didn't have to run her ass across no cars. Whew, see? Shady hour. Shady hour. But anyway, it's a fact. So Jordan and Anissa won. It's time for revenge. Let's talk about it. Look, I'm not mad at Jay, and I am mad at Jay and Michelle. Because see, Jay and Michelle, y'all asses are dumb. And this is when bad gameplay comes back to bite you in the ass. All Jordan said was that you was weak. Who cares? The mission should have always been to put Nani and Bananas directly into elimination both times. But y'all ain't do it. Y'all chickened out, put in Laurel and Jackie, put in your best friend. Why? And then chicken out again and put in Jordan and Anissa. I know I'm saying people's name wrong, but y'all know what I meant. And then because they said you was weak, no, you should have always put in Bananas and Nani directly into the pit, period. Period. But no, you mess around and get out. Anissa, or what's his name? Annalise and Tommy. Then you got out the rookie team. I done forgot their damn name already. And then y'all turned around and got out the weakest team, Darrell and Veronica. And by chance, you got out Laurel and Jack. But they asses wasn't winning nothing either. And that was supposed to be your best friend in the game. I'm not mad at Jay and Michelle for getting voted directly into elimination. Y'all have played this game all wrong. And Nelson, Norris, y'all next. Nelson and Norris, y'all are next. I mean, at least Norris said, well, Nelson ain't playing right. Let me go at least flirt with Jordan so we could stay a little bit. A little bit. The whole house, the entire house was rooting for the other team to win. They were helping Olivia and Horacio win. So you two could go home. And I ain't mad at it. Don't bring Jay. I like you. And I want to see you play and do well at the challenge. But your strategy sucks. It sucks. And Michelle, throw her in the same trash box as the shot in the dark. I done already said that. If you ain't doing no Survivor reunion, leave Michelle at home. We've already established this, Koki, from when we saw them run onto our TV screens, that it don't matter what Jordan and Anissa do in this game. Anissa is not winning a final. But let's talk about the drama of the safety dagger. So I knew production was gonna have Nelson and Norris pull that safety dagger. Ooh, is he gonna save his lover or his friend? And then Fessy talking about you want to get this little revenge. What little revenge? Bro, you chose to come in a hall brawl and go against me. And Nelson, this is why I say it every time if you ever come across this recording. I don't mind you having a kind heart. I don't mind you having genuine friendships with people in this game. But you know how you forgave Fessy immediately after he went in that hall brawl and did what he had to do to get his skull to advance himself to $1 million. I need you to have that same understanding where you are allowed to be cutthroat in this game. And the same way you forgave your friends should forgive you. And if they don't, you need to reevaluate the relationship. If there's ever a situation in life when you can grant people grace, but you're scared, like, oh, I don't know if I can do that because I don't know if they'll give me the same grace I gave them. Those are not your friends. Even if you have to think it in your mind, those are not your friends. And Nelson, you need to learn this sooner or later. Sooner or later, you're allowed to do what you have to do to win $1 million the same way your friends went to $1 million. You have to know both of y'all can't cross the finish line at the same time. I mean, this ain't Survivor where everybody who beat the tide get to be safe. No, only one person gets the win. And I agree, Andrew. It's starting to become irritating. It's starting to become irritating because to me, if I could forgive you, you need to have the same grace and forgiveness for me trying to win $1 million as well. And if you can't give me that same grace, if it's just this little bit of revenge, then what you mean? A little bit of revenge. Bitch, I should have threw you in the first time. It is aggravating because it's like watching Nelson say, I'm here to play for everybody else but myself. And I agree. If it ain't Corey, I understood what you did for Corey because Corey is your real friend. The only other person who has your back the way you have their back equally is Corey. Fessy wouldn't do that shit for you. What you did for Corey, nobody would reciprocate that to you but Corey. So to me, that's the only ride or die you really got in these games. Everybody else, you cool with them. But brother, friend, homie, that's Corey. Get your mind right, Nelson, or stay at home. Get your mind right because I'm tired of seeing Nelson win. Like, oh, Nelson ain't won nothing in 50 challenges, 51 challenges. Nelson ain't never won. And then here Nelson go winning 2, 3 of them and ain't did shit with them. You might as well have been safe on the sideline if you weren't going to do nothing. But anyway, this is about Jay and Michelle. They done took their ass home. Oh, but Nelson chooses Fessy to be safe with him over Olivia. Look, I expected that. It's whatever. Olivia ain't mad. Why should I be mad? Girl, I ain't fucking him. You ain't mad. Why I gotta be mad? Olivia cool with it. I'm cool with it. What else happened this episode? Because it really wasn't too much. It really wasn't too much. Oh, TJ said it's gonna be a twist next week. Now, what y'all think the twist is gonna be? Because I can't wait to see it. Now, it's too late in the game for TJ to bring in new people. Because if he brought in anybody new, they going directly into elimination. So it ain't even worth bringing in new people. But Do you think we're going to lose the ride or dies and it turns into an individual game? We are at episode 8, and they usually have about 15 to 20 of these things. So I think it will be, yes, Marlon, a solo game. But let me tell you why that's messed up. If they go to a solo game and they don't have to rely on their partners for wins, Bananas is, you about to see the real Bananas. Bananas is about to turn up. Bananas is about to start winning dailies. Jordan is about to start winning more dailies. KC about to drop her brother, and she about to start winning more dailies. Let's get into these comments, and then I done forgot where I was. Where did I leave off? See, I done scrolled all the way back up here to Big T. Let me just click on one. They were all threatened by Jay and Michelle. They won challenges and threw the vets into eliminations. They didn't always make the smartest choices, but they played hard and had these entitled vets shook. Did they? Did they? I don't think they did. The only people they had shook was Laurel and Jack. And they were pissed because Jay was like, Jack is my best friend, but Michelle doesn't trust Laura, when Laura has never said anything about Jay or Michelle. Y'all could have been a power couple if Michelle would have got over her insecurities. But Michelle's insecurities outweighed Jay's relationship that he was building with Jack. And Jay threw that whole friendship away because Michelle was insecure about Laurel. I don't think that's a great game move. Twice in a row, talking about, oh, I know we did y'all wrong last week, but we got your back this week, just to throw them right back up there. And you making individual deals with Devin and Tori? That nobody was shook by Jay and Michelle. They didn't do anything to the vets. Yeah, they put them up on the board. The second time they won, they got it right. But nobody is with, like, let me tell you how dumb these people are. Let me tell you how dumb they are. It was Banana's birthday. Happy birthday, Bananas. He turned 40 years old. I can't believe he turned 40 years old. Like, I didn't know Bananas was so close to my age. But anyway, good for you. Good for you, Bananas. But anyway, on his birthday sign, Nani done wrote up there 21 seasons, 7 championships, $1.8 million won. And everybody is sitting up there like, but we still ain't gonna vote his ass in. I guess y'all want him to have $2.3 million won. I don't get it, but let's move on. I personally think Fessy and Mariah are voted in. Jay and Michelle could have won because Mariah sounds soft and the house yelling at them would have canceled her out. I don't think so, because the house would have been yelling to help Fessy, which is how Olivia and Horacio won, because the yelling was to get the help to the people they wanted to help. So even if Fessy and Mariah were voted in, they still would have wanted Jay and Michelle out. So the yelling would have helped Fessy twist and turn that thing. Look, I don't really care. I really don't care. I really don't care. Jay and Michelle, bye. Jordan and Anissa didn't run into this onto our screens. The shady hour is here. But you're right, Anissa did walk. Anissa was walking in the challenge. Right, Miguel? Fessy was not hearing Mariah over all that noise. He wouldn't have had to hear Mariah. All he had to do was hear the people up there. I don't think people would have been cheering to help. I don't know. Do you think if it was Fessy down there, would the house have wanted Fessy gone over Jay and Michelle, or would they still have wanted Jay and Michelle gone? Because I feel like Jordan would have still wanted Jay and Michelle gone, so it didn't matter. It ain't matter. Jordan and Nisa are layups of the season, guaranteed last place in the final. Facts. Very much facts. Very much facts. I mean, couldn't need a lot of these finals are stop and go. So Anissa, like unlike Veronica, Anissa will jog to the checkpoint for a little bit. And maybe they're good enough at the checkpoints where they could still come in first and get some points. I don't know. Nelson can stay at home and bring back Kels, Corey Lay, Theo, or Cinco. Please bring Cinco. I always want to see Cinco on my TV screen. But let's move on. Nelson is playing and keeping back nothing, not to ever win. I read that wrong. Nelson is being too nice. It's irritating me. He might as well stay home. See, I don't think Nelson was ever cutthroat. I think it was always Hunter and Corey, and Nelson was just a part of the homeboys because Corey and Hunter wouldn't let this mess go down. They would not let Nelson or Reese pull the crap they pulling right now. That's probably why Nelson on the season by himself. Because Corey wouldn't be with it. I just said it. I'll be reading y'all mind before I get to the comments. Nelson can't play without Corey. Corey would have told his ass, get your shit together. Corey would have never let that shit go down. Nani crying, I still can't get over Norris saying Nani came to Nelson crying. And that's why Nelson did not vote Nani and Bananas directly into elimination. And that Nelson was willing to do a Zach and Amanda if Norris split the vote. I don't take Norris as a liar. I really don't. Norris has no reason to come on that space and spill that tea for it to be a lie. I can't believe Nelson is that close to Nani where he was willing to risk his game for Nani not to be a direct vote. A mess. A mess. Corey would have never, ever. I can think of competitors that are hungrier than Nelson, in my opinion. It's a lot of them. Hell, Norris is hungrier than Nelson. Olivia and Horacio hungrier than Nelson. Nelson never gonna learn. Nani and Fessy have never given a fuck about him. I ain't gonna say that, but within the game, facts. But he's throwing away his game to save them. He wants them to ride for him like Corey Hunter, but they never will. Give me Hunter next season over Nelson. At least he's going to go for Bananas, even if he falls short. Nobody. Look, when it's $1 million on the line, we could be friends at home when the show is wrapped. And if we can't be friends because I was trying to win $1 million, oh well. Oh well. Did you see Tori had a phone during recording? I did not. Who was she talking to? I agree. Please go solo. Please go individuals. I think they're splitting into teams. Who's picking the teams? I'd rather see them do anything but split into teams. I'd rather see everybody trade partners before they split into teams. I think it's going to be male-female eliminations now. Agreed, because they're starting to vote people off too fast. They got to slow down the amount of people going home. You see Tori's face when Jordan was dancing with Norris. I sure did. That's why next week going to be good. Mm-hmm. Either singles or double elimination, maybe. It's too many people going home for them to still have like 10 episodes to go. They can't afford for everybody to keep going home 2 at a time. It's probably going to go singles. I hope it goes singles. So Norris, get up here and win a daily and show Nelson how it's done. Not dropping the siblings. I must have said something about Kenny. Ooh, a purge would be good. If they make it an individual game, Jordan wins. I agree. If Jordan ever gets to drop Anissa as a partner, he is winning this. I agree. Especially you let Jordan get to the final, he beating bananas. But I would love to see a good purge. Kenny is leaving first if it's individual. Much facts. Much facts. Who would be the first woman to leave? I wasn't gonna say Anissa. I don't think Anissa would be the first woman to leave because at the end of the day, Anissa is an elimination beast, and her size alone makes her an elimination threat. But it also makes her a final goat. Like drag her ass to the final. Nani going home if it's individual. By the way, didn't Bananas throw Jordan to elimination against Fessy and lose? Get your revenge, sir. Fuck alliance. Okay, I guess. We ain't giving Laurel. I'm not giving Laurel that much. She ain't win nothing this season. Laurel needs to be on a solo season. I don't think she does good with the partner she had. But then again, she lost against Ninja too. I mean, everyone is beatable. That's how Olivia and Harasso won the first elimination. I don't think I watched the first elimination with what's his name? I don't forget. Yeah, they won the Jam Sale period. Nani and Casey helping Fessy. Bananas helps Mariah. True. Hey Kamisha. I ain't even see Kamisha down here in the chat. I've been talking too much. What time is it? I do got a space. I gotta do a space on Twitter in an hour. Okay, I'm about to wrap this up, y'all. Sorry Anissa doesn't stand a chance in the final. Yeah, we already know that. Norris was giving us tea on Kamisha's channel. She sure was. I love some good tea in the challenge after show on Kamisha Reviews on Twitter. Yes, everyone say hey to Kamisha in the chat. I was talking about you, girl. I didn't even know you was here. Anissa is the anchor on that team. Agreed. Yes, and I feel a rival season is coming soon. Jay and Jordan. Maybe Michelle and Laura. Ugh. I don't want to see that. Norris and Amber. Norris and Amber aren't rivals, are they? Are they? Norris and Tori would be good because they getting ready to become rivals. Jay and Jordan. That might be the only. That's probably going to be Jay's only opportunity to make it far in this game and make it to a final is with Jordan. So it's funny how they're still trying to convince us, Anissa and Jordan, are friends. Yes. When the only clip we ever seen of them is arguing. Agreed. And he just broke up with your best friend. And look, we know these people not ride or dies. At some point, we got to quit caring about the theme and just focus on the game. Nani is going home if she ever sees elimination. Facts, they all love her for some reason. I believe it's in the contract, but I'm going to leave that there. If they bring the same people back for next season, I'm going to be pissed. You know we're going to be pissed, but we still going to be watching the shit. We be pissed every season, but we still be watching. Yes, Zaki, I saw that picture of Taylor and Joseph. They are a beautiful couple. I wish them the best in life. I feel like they're old enough and mature enough to really make this work. This might be their true love. I wish the best for them. I really do. They are a gorgeous couple. Really, really gorgeous. So I'm going to end this here, y'all. In less than an hour, I need to rest my voice for a little bit. I will be back on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, it's Kiss My Cheeks TV, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere is Kiss My Cheeks TV. Follow me On Twitter at 11 p.m. Central, I will be going over the Real Housewives of Potomac mid-season trailer, giving my viewpoints on that, and just cutting up with the late night people on Twitter. If they stop by, if you're into Real Housewives of Potomac, please come over and cut up. I'm getting ready to wash my face, put on some comfortable pajamas because I don't have to be seen on Twitter. Grab my Stella Rosa, and we really about to act up. It's the late night hour for real. We're about to get shady. Please bring your best shade over to the Twitter space and let's have a good time. If not, I will see you all next Thursday. Next Friday, I'm having a holiday party at my house. So, Stella will be next Thursday. So, see you all later. Y'all have a great night. Please like the video, subscribe to Kiss My Cheeks TV, and have a safe evening if you don't join me over on Twitter in an hour. All right. Have a good one, y'all. Good night. Bye.